Go on. Everyone's waiting.
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Hey! Stop running around! You're blocking her way!
Yeah! Enjoy the parade!
Over here! Over here!
Quick, take a picture. We can turn it into graffiti.
As the sun shines down on our nation. Another victory for Natlan. Can I take a picture?
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture or an autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Wow, look at all the people. They must have been waiting here for... That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So...
Over here! Over here! Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one?
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still a lot...
It's okay. One is enough. One is more than...
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures,
Huh?
we can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. I'll bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natlan. All right. It was just a joke.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too. Thank you for indulging, everyone.
Woohoo!
The great hero is here. Great hero! We prepared some snacks and drinks for you.
Oh, hi. What's on your mind, Shilonen?
I was just thinking about your ancient name and seeing how much hope you've given to the people here.
These source crackers are the best. You should try some, Traveler.
It's the great hero! Quick, get ready to take a picture.
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero...
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. The great hero has a parade. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord? Hey!
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the...
Every ancient name has a story behind it, and comes, usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream.
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
Oh!
That was beautiful! I've got...
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's Layla!
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends! Look, they're dancing!
For music! For the... Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance with...
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright! Paimon's always willing to try something new!
Hey, not bad! You're a natural.
Let's hear it for our hero.
For music and for the sick.
Oh.
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler our blessings one more time and give her a resounding round of applause.
Woohoo! Yeah! All right!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Traveler! You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon. Finally, I was looking everywhere for you.
St. Molly! Why didn't you come to the parade?
Never mind that. I have something important to tell you. Come with me. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from battle. But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort myself into some weird... Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death. Her fate hasn't changed at all.
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over?
No. The disaster is over, but my dreams never lie. That's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm missing. Where is Mawika right now? Did she...
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night, and I'm not sure she has enough power to do it on her own. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely.
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Moeka would need to do is tell her we won.
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory before us all. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to... Moeka has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else she must think the outcome of her death... The moment Moeka used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily. That means Moeka doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her...
Then, let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the...
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be summoned. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of her.
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call... Ochkanatlan?
It's very likely. After all, Ochkanatlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's known...
Alright, then let's head over...
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way! We're almost there!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the Heavenly Principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Moeka, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet.
Moeka!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natland for 500... No, for the entirety of our history. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natland, but its power remains in worlds beyond to... Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natland disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now, but it remains Natland's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night, I will give...
I respect your decision, Malika. But this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day.
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My future Pyro-Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natland's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natland became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition, one fueled by our dreams for the future rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning, a chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? In my eyes, Malika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natland among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away.
But that is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to be a leader. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natland overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, the people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Malika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death. and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait. This feeling.
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned. It was.
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malwika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And you created this new future. And you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
That's right. They have been...
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls. And after encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been...
And you want to... send them?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death.
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Night. Like the 4 pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years, or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices, souls that retain memories of their death, often scream and wail in despair.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was... The reason lies in the heavenly principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the abyss. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reach. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only in the eyes of the heavenly principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But as an angel, I have a duty.
Thank you for everything.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said how many years of life are enough? 10. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely...
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility... Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. To my sister Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write after countless partings and farewells. Natlan has finally... The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than select warriors for... Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, Natlan's fire will burn brighter than ever. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders of Tibet. I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them, and although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I actually got the chance, and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.